Hello. I know I'm a little bit early, but I just wanted to get on, make sure everybody can see me. Seeing that it's my first time, I want to make sure that this works correctly. So I'm going to wait a couple of, probably like a minute, just to make sure that everybody has a chance to actually get on. But once you are on, if you can actually just send me a quick little comment, just to make sure that you can actually see me and everything's good, I totally appreciate it. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. So glad that I'm not alone. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Nereida. Actually super nervous, so I'm so glad that I see some friendly faces here. Kind of helped me out a lot. For anybody who knows me at all, I am not a picture person, let alone a video person. So this is kind of out of my comfort zone. But some things you just have to get out there and you have to go ahead and break that wall and get to people as much as you can. And of course, internet and social media is the best way. So here I am. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a little bit longer, just in case there's other people that want to go ahead and join in here. So how's everybody's day so far today? Mine has been crazy. I had my parent-teacher conference today for all the kids for grammar school. That's always fun. I am glad to say that the kiddos are doing good, so no complaints there. It's just hectic trying to get through so many different people, or so many teachers. Okay, so actually I'm gonna go ahead and get started with it now. Hopefully some more people will join in here. Hey Rocky, hey everybody. Okay, so first of all, welcome to my first Facebook Live. Exciting, right? I'm a nervous wreck, but we're gonna get through this, like I said earlier, and holy macaroni, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Just in case there is anybody on here that really doesn't know who I am, I do want to go ahead and give you a quick introduction. I do want to say first off, thank you so much for joining me today. I so appreciate your time. I know as women, as moms and so forth, we have so much going on in our busy lives, so I am going to get to the point as fast as possible, and I am definitely going to go ahead and show you the appreciation for the time that you all have given me today. So I am born and raised in Chicago. I've actually lived in Arizona now for about 4 to 5 years. I actually love it here. It's totally different than the life in Chicago. The vibe here is so much more chill, but I do miss downtown Chicago and I do miss the food so much. And I also have most of my family's out there, and my family also in Puerto Rico. So I'm basically out here in Arizona alone, which can get hard sometimes. But I am a mom of 7 kids. I have 5 boys and 2 girls, which is great. Has been tons of fun. And my 3 oldest boys are actually out there in Chicago, and I have the 4 little ones here with me. I'm also a lucky wife to a husband that has given me the best opportunity to be able to be home with my kiddos and spending more time with them and focusing on them, and also being able to focus on what I have found to be the purpose in my life. I do have my own blog, and I am a business owner, so the start is going great. I am so ecstatic, and the experience has been just purely phenomenal. I am the crazy lunatic that left her job of 20 years. I know, a little crazy, that's okay. But I did it to do my own thing. It's not for everybody. Everybody has different things, but at this time, I just needed to follow through on my purpose. So you do know a little bit about me. What I want to go ahead and do now is I actually want to turn over the floor to you guys. I do want to take a moment to go ahead. Oh, Leslie, I miss you too. And my accent, I know. So basically from you guys, what I want to know is a little bit about you. Where you're from, if you're a mom, how many kids you have, what type of work do you do? Do you have any dreams that you want to fulfill? Are you happy with your current career? If you have kids, do they play sports? All my boys, they play sports. My daughters play sports. So I'm big on the sports. So go ahead, let me know a little bit about you guys, because it's not only about me, right? I want to know about you guys. It's all about getting to know everyone a little bit better. So I totally appreciate you guys. So I'm just gonna take a little bit here. Looks like everything might be lagging a little here. Internet here in Arizona, because I live in a small town, it's a little sticky sometimes, so. I know Leslie. So any moms out there? I know my cousin, yes, mom. Any other moms? Yay. Okay, so as I continue here, I'll go ahead and continue on here really quick. So basically, the reason why I'm here is because the reason why everything changed in my life is because for me, it usually takes one little thing, and it could be a word, a trigger word. It could be anything that happens and it kind of lights up a light bulb for me. I usually can grasp onto things, but it usually takes one thing and then I'm like, aha, oh my goodness, wow. And sometimes it's situations, sometimes it's words, it's different things, but something happened in my life, a tragedy happened in my life that made me sit down and realize that if I were not here tomorrow, what could I say I have accomplished in my life, right? And sometimes I think we all take the comfort in knowing that we still have time. However, I want it more. I've always felt like there's been something more for me. And that's how Getting It Right Today, which is my blog, came about. I basically said, I am going to reach out to every woman possible, to every mom possible, and do my best to make a difference. Along my journey, I've met some amazing people. And I've been able, and if you're on here, I've met you, and I see that Kippy has a 23-year-old daughter, pretty cool, and a 20-year-old son. So my son is actually 20, yeah, he's right there with you, and I do also have a 20-year-old as well. So, but what it is I've met some amazing people. I've been able to network with a whole bunch of yous. I have a ton of friends, and this has enlightened me so much because anybody who knows me, I'm a very secluded person. I like to keep to myself. It's hard for me to open up, and this has offered me the opportunity to meet amazing people that mentor me and meet amazing people that I can communicate with, and it's great. I think we shut ourselves out too much, right? But not only that, I met one particular amazing woman, okay? And she's actually not on here, but I won't mention her name, right? Hey, Beth. Okay, so you got girls 21, 19, 13, and 8 months old. I've been keeping up with you, so I kind of noticed the pics of all of them, and you do have a beautiful family. You guys are all beautiful people, so I'm sure that goes off to them, rubs off on them. But this amazing woman that I met, she actually led me to an amazing product. And the reason why I was led to that product, and I just feel like sometimes doors open up to you even when you don't think that they're available, because I went to her as a mentor. And I needed some coaching. I've never done online anything, so that's what I was looking for her to help me with. Turns out that I was introduced to something else totally different. And I don't want you to think, oh my God, this is a sales thing. Oh, come on, Nani, come on, Luz, are you kidding me? No, This is not it at all. There's actually, this is more to help, and I'm going to get into that really quick. Just be patient with me here, please. But it led me to an amazing product because I was looking to be able to follow my journey, but also to do something that brought me an income, because I'm like everybody else. I have a ton of bills. I got things I got to get done. I have responsibilities. I can't just let them things go. And blogging, for anybody who started blogging, it takes a while for that to actually bring in income. You have to increase your traffic. People don't know you. It's a longer process, and it just wasn't cutting it for me. And I just didn't want to go back to work. There was no way that I could go back to work after being home with the kids. The schedules were insane with sports and school and everything. I just couldn't figure out how I would be able to do it and be happy. So she introduced me to this, which leads me into my purple box, okay? And my purple box, I'm gonna sound like a dork, and I'm sorry, I'm a rambler, okay? I'm so sorry. But my purple box, I talked to this woman, and she's like, this is what I can do for you, come on. I had no idea what it was all about. All I knew is that with every fiber of my body, I was in. I wanted to do this. Whatever it was, I was going to make it work, because I was going to be able to work closely with this woman. And I went ahead and I did it. And I got a purple box in the mail. And I really don't get too many boxes. Okay, I don't get gifts. That's part of being a mom. You give, the receiving is not so much, right? Let alone a big package. And it was something that I was not expecting. So I rush out, I get this box, I'm like, holy macaroni, wow, look at this. I open it up, it was like Christmas time. I call up my husband, I'm like, hey man, look at, I got this box, you can't believe it, it's beautiful, all the stuff inside, the smell that was coming out, it was phenomenal. So I open up the box, we start putting it together, and immediately I started to feel relief, okay? And it worked. I've used this box for a lot, I've used the things inside of this box for so many different things, and it's been a blessing for me and for my children. But the real reason what made me come out on here is because my son. If you're a mom and if you ever have a child that is hurting or is suffering from something, that pain relays off onto you to the 100th magnitude. Anybody that you love and care about, when you're feeling that, when you see them and you don't know what to do for them, it's the biggest frustration that you can have. And as a mom, I think when you see your child suffering like that, you get a shutdown, right? Your whole body shuts down. You can't even think straight. All you're thinking is, I have to find a solution. This has got to stop. I can't see my child like this. And that's what happened with my younger son. And actually for this one, I'm going to kind of screen share here, so be patient with me. I like to brag. Hi, Gina. Hi, Neville. Hey, Melissa, you're here. The wonderful woman I've been talking about, the amazing person, she's here. Hey, Ozzy. Hey, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try, which I guess maybe I won't be able to. I wanted to go ahead and share my screen, but it doesn't look like I can. And this is going to be one of those things that I'm going to have to learn along the way. So unfortunately, I can't show you my wonderful son in his football. But what actually happened was my son, he's a football player. He started playing football last year. My 4 older boys have been in football, and we kind of said, let's go ahead and get him in early so this way he can jump ahead of the crowd and he can be great, and hopefully he is. And it's a good character builder. My husband is the coach, and so they get to have time building their relationship as well, and mom gets time to be home and work by herself. So it works. It's a win-win for everybody. But what happens is right now, it's super humid outside. I live in Arizona. It's over 100 degrees, and it's been raining, which we don't get a lot of rain, but it's been horrible for the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes have a totally different plan. And the first day that my son went out, he came back with mosquito bites. And he was irritated. It was not a lot. It was like 2 or 3. And I just kind of figured, hey, it's part of playing football. What can you do? My husband's like, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get us some off because those mosquitoes are ridiculous. My biggest concern is not so much the mosquito bites, right? I'm from Puerto Rico. I My dad's from Puerto Rico, and we know all about mosquitoes. So the biggest concern that I have with mosquitoes, the pesky problem that these bloodsuckers have with me, is that besides the itching, okay, and the irritation, which in case you didn't know, the itching and the skin irritation comes because the mosquitoes come and they bite you, and they basically spit on you, and that irritates the skin. But it also gives malaria, which is terrible. It's more overseas, but it does cause fever, chills, and flu-like symptoms. You have the yellow fever, which can cause severe liver disease, which actually goes ahead and can even cause bleeding. You have dengue, which my dad got. It's more of a tropical disease, but also it's the leading cause in death in tropical islands. So it's very serious. West Nile virus. West Nile virus is here in the US. And let me explain something to you. I really didn't realize how bad it is. But West Nile virus gives you stiff neck, fever, headache, paralysis, rash. It's terrible. It can put you in a coma. New thing that just happened is a Keystone virus in Florida. They always believed that the mosquitoes that carry the Keystone virus could not transmit it to humans. May of 2018, in Florida, a teen was the first one to contract the Keystone virus. So it's now a big concern. The triple E in Michigan. Triple E is another serious illness that's very severe in kids and the elderly. And what that does is it gives you chills, fevers, flu-like symptoms as well, and that's in Michigan. So right now with mosquitoes and the diseases that it transmits, it kills millions of people worldwide, and we spend billions of dollars trying to make us safe against them. We don't want them around us. We're trying to keep our kids safe because our number one thing is keeping our kids safe. And we're adding, but at the same time, we're adding these dangerous chemicals onto our bodies and onto our kiddos' bodies. Okay, so that can't be safe either. However, what do you do, right? So that's basically where my concern was, because I didn't want him to continue to get bit and take the chance of getting sick. I mean, how terrible would that be? I'm trying to build character skills into my son, and then he ends up sick. Wouldn't feel too great. So he comes home second day, and my poor son, and I wish I could show you the pictures. I'm so sorry that I can't share it. But he comes with all these mosquito bites all over his poor little legs. And my heart was broken into pieces, like total pieces, I swear. He was in pain, and I was suffering, and my mind was just on a mental shutdown. All I wanted to do was say, I actually sent an email to all the coaches, to the head coach of the football team, and I was like, you all got to do something on that field because these boys can't continue like this. My husband's like, you're so dramatic, but whatever. So I went ahead and I was trying to figure out what I could do, because I had to do something quick. There had to be something that I could do to help my son. But my mind was on a shutdown. I was physically shut down. I was trying to figure out how I'm going to get him to stop. We put on some alcohol. That was torture for him. It was not good. And then my son is like, I don't want the off, because the off burns just like the alcohol. And then my husband tells me, honey, why don't you go check in your purple box? I bet you in your purple box, your magic little purple box that you love so much, there's something there that can help us. And I said, huh, what the hell? Why did it take me so long to even think of that, right? So of course, me, like any natural person, what do? I go ahead and I go online and I Google, and I find all sorts of information on different essential oils that can go ahead and naturally help against mosquitoes. So I go ahead and I create a little concoction, and now before my son and my husband head off to football, the first thing that they're telling me is, hey, I need you to go ahead and get me your little purple box so we can go ahead and get this together. So basically the reason why I'm here is because as moms, when our kids are sick, when it applies to us, we get into a shutdown. There's nothing that we can like literally make common sense of, except that we want the pain to stop. I had an easy solve to my problem, and I just couldn't see it. And when I made that, my husband's like, okay, now let's see how great your purple box is. We're gonna see how badass these essential oils are, and if I come back big, you're gonna hear me. And I was like, okay, go ahead. And he went out, and I'm going to tell you that not one bite, not one additional bite for my son, not one additional bite for my husband. Neither one of them were bit, okay? My son told me he felt relief. His legs were not itching, and the redness had started going down immediately, okay? So I kept on thinking, why did it take me so long to even think about the essential oils? And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I didn't think about the essential oils is because first, before I even got into it, I didn't even know what essential oils were. I'm not even going to lie to you. I thought, hey, it's a diffuser, pretty smells in the house, invigorating scents, yay. You know, I didn't think anything other than that. And it's just me being blind, and I was really being ignorant, and I was truly, truly wrong. Essential oils actually helps for a lot of different things, okay? Tons of different things. And that's how it helped my son. Now, if anybody out there has any children that are getting bit by these stupid damn mosquitoes, okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what I used and how you can use them. Now, the one thing that I do want to tell you, it is super important for you to be cautious of where you get those essential oils from, because they are not FDA regulated. You definitely need to make sure that you get essential oils from a reputable company, okay? That's first and foremost. I want you to think about it like you're getting a burger, but you're going to get a burger from McDonald's as opposed to a burger from a steakhouse, right? Two totally different things. And you might get a burger for the first time from McDonald's and be like, ugh, I hate burgers. I'll never eat a burger again. So it's very important for you to be careful with that, okay? Also, you might be thinking this doesn't apply to me. I don't have kids. You might be thinking I don't really have to worry about mosquito bites. It's not affecting me or my family. My kids don't play sports. You may be thinking that. But what I do want to let you know is that there are various uses for the essential oils, okay? As moms, we want to take care of our children in the most natural and healthiest ways possible, and I'm able to help you out with that. But also, as a person, as a woman, we want to go ahead and take care of ourselves as well, right? So if it's your monthly visitor time and you're in pain, if you have depression, if you have anxiety, if you can't sleep at night, these are some of the things that have already helped me, but I'm not going to discuss that into detail right now. I'm going to leave that for the future. The essential oils is not only if you have issues. Essential oils is also you're taking a bath, right? You want to have a relaxing bath. Sure, you can light up candles. I don't know about you all, but when I light a candle, the first thing I'm like, let me protect my hair. Let me make sure I don't put my arm too far and knock down the candle. But with the essential oils, you actually don't have to worry about that. And you actually also have the benefit of softer skin. It's wonderful smell, and it's healthy for you. And you can use it around the house. So there's many things that you can use it for. However, right now, all I'm going to go ahead and mention is the mosquitoes. So if you want to know what I used in order to go ahead and get rid of those mosquitoes in a healthy way, I will definitely go ahead and give you that concoction. All I need for you to do is comment me. And I'm looking now. I'm so sorry. I wasn't really looking at the side. I was so focused. Hi, Louis. Hey, Tino. Hey, everybody. I'm so sorry. So you've never used it for the mosquitoes, Melissa. It does definitely work. And I have the 3. And even if you're a mom of a fur baby, this is good for the fur baby, okay? And then with energy, yes, definitely, Melissa, with energy, definitely, Leslie, energy, I definitely have something for you as well. And it is something that literally you can use. I put it in my diffuser and I start to work and it clears my mind and it's amazing. I can't brag enough on it. I'm so sorry. I'm going to start rambling again. And Francesca, yes, the essential oils are amazing. I love them so much. It's something that I was not expecting. As I said before, it was never the intention. It was never the intention. But it has worked not only for me, but for my kids, most importantly. And that is something that I can't say thank you enough for. So I just want to let you guys know that if you want your own purple box, I'm here. I can help you with that. I can also go ahead and give you that concoction, and I'm definitely going to go ahead and get that over to you, Melissa, for the for the mosquitoes, because they're insane. I know where you're at, it's the same issue. So we're going to go ahead and get that over to you, so this way you have it right away. And it is something that's natural, and like I said, it's been a total blessing in my life. If you have any questions as well, like for the energy, I can go ahead and definitely get you over the information for the energy, Leslie, and Melissa and everybody. I can definitely go ahead and get you that, as well as Francesca. I'm going to go ahead and get you that over, so this way you guys can have the concoction for both. And keep in mind, I also want to do this disclosure as well. Whatever it is, the mosquitoes, it's a guaranteed that's all that you need. I mean, for my son, it was all he needed, and these mosquitoes out here are ridiculous. But if it's anything else, you got to keep in mind that it's not only a physical, it's a mental, it's everything all together, right? So you got to keep yourself sane as a whole. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to basically kind of just go through all the comments. I'm definitely going to go ahead and get the information over to you guys. I just want to say thank you so much. I am definitely going to do more Facebook Lives. I think I'm beating this little camera shyness that I have, which is going to be scary probably for you guys, because I'll probably be on. But I am definitely going to go into more detail because I have so much more. The only thing is that the breakthrough happened when it was for my son. However, there is so much more that I have to share in regards to the depression, in regards to a lot of the energy, the focus, the other things that have helped me. So I will get it over to you. And do any of you guys mind if I personal message you guys, or would you guys rather that I post it on here? Either way works for me. I just want to make sure you guys are good. Thank you, Francesca. I'm nervous still. I'm turning red. I could feel it. All righty. Okay, and let's see. Okay. All right, so I'm actually going to reach out to everybody on here, and I definitely want to say thank you for your time. I do have to get back to the kiddos though, because I have them being quiet upstairs. So I'm going to head out. I want to say thank you so much, and please join me for my next Facebook Live. Is going to be on Saturday, and it is going to be, it looks like I got a tan. I'm just super red. It's the lighting. But I am going to do another Facebook Live on Saturday. The Facebook Live is going to be more centered towards what I use to help me with my depression. So that one, please join me. It is something that's a big issue for me, because out of the research, and it's part of what I'm working on, I'm getting it right today. In case anybody didn't know, the U.S. is actually one of the top 3 countries that suffers from depression, and the women are the biggest chunk of it. So that's got to stop. And I figured out something that helps me, so I definitely want to help you guys, and I'll share any information at any given point in time. And I'm open to anything. Just always reach out to me, okay? I don't care if it's not a Facebook Live, you can always message me. These essential oils are just one part of an amazing thing that's happening. So you guys have a great evening. Thank you for watching me. And I will reach out to you guys, okay? All right, you guys have a great evening. Bye.